Not quite what I wanted, but you know what? Welcome to the CouncilCast. This is episode 118, being recorded on April 21st, 2020. Brought to you by King Sue Beer. Sorta. The council is now in session, and as with every week, we will make arbitrary decisions about topics on science, technology, and random shit, with a little background and next to no expertise. But we may drink some beer along the way. All CouncilCast decisions are final and have no bearing on anything whatsoever. Welcome to the council with we got Creepy Logan this weekend, or this week, whatever you want to call it, and Invisible Silas. So, welcome to this week. We'll start off tonight's topics with, when is Einstein ever going to be wrong? Is it impossible?
It is
Legitimate
really
question.
impossible.
Has anything that his stuff, at least when it comes to like general relativity just keeps getting proven right. Has anything of his that was like big science stuff ended up being wrong?
No.
We don't hear about when he's wrong.
I mean,
Einstein's quoted saying, "I don't ever need to know anything. I can always look it up."
Here we go.
So-
5 times Einstein was wrong.
I'm on that
Astronomy.com.
right now.
and what
Yeah,
are the 5 times that he was
gravitational
wrong?
waves were,
I don't want to read it all out.
Can you just give us a short summary?
Einstein made a
CouncilCast
share of
style.
errors. Here are the biggest 3.
Give it to me BuzzFeed style.
Starlight bends, but how much? Gravitational waves don't exist, or do they? And then something about the expanding universe. So, yeah, you just hear more about when he was right.
Sounds like those are things that have just not
But you
been
see,
proven
Einstein
yet.
didn't say that gravitational waves didn't exist. Einstein said that gravitational waves couldn't be proven,
Did he? I don't know. I'm not going to claim any of that.
and he said that gravitational waves couldn't be proven until further advancement of technology or until the recognition of the Higgs boson. Gravitational waves were identified after the Higgs boson, but he didn't know it was called the Higgs boson at the time, obviously, because it hadn't been deemed the Higgs boson at the time.
Are we talking to Anonymous?
Yes.
Pretty much.
I like this new persona, Anonymous.
So, I mean, yeah, I guess, this is just another case of Einstein being proven right. And I mean, I guess maybe, has he actually been proven wrong, or has they just not been able to prove all of his things yet? Did that article say? Probably not. But anyway, this is just, so Einstein is basically had predicted about how basically 2 bodies kind of move around each other in a star system. And he had talked about how their orbits are supposed to behave, and then also predicted how you would actually test for this. And so this is just another case of a star orbiting a black hole, proving general relativity, basically, in his theory about how things move. And basically there's a picture of this star orbiting a black hole in a basically not a circle. It's moving in some sort of I don't know what you want to call that type of pattern. Rosette shaped pattern.
Elliptical.
Elliptical would be
Well,
the same thing over and over, though.
I mean, Mercury's is very similar to the pattern.
Yep.
But this was the first time it was shown to happen in an extreme gravitational environment.
Yeah, I think they said that Einstein said he could prove it using Mercury's orbit, which we've done.
Now they've shown that it happens. This general relativity applies at the very extreme levels of gravitational pull and very small scale as well.
That's pretty impressive. Yeah, I was looking, I think they talked about basically the way they measured it with Mercury's was, where it drifts about 0.001 degrees, which is pretty ridiculous that we can measure that.
Wait. What's that in
The
millimeters?
sun.
That's not the same units. Better question is, what is that in radians?
No.
We're gonna talk about radians. I'm gonna have to go get a slice of pie.
God damn it.
You
And
laugh.
this planet is quite near the this black hole, but it is still 20 billion kilometers away from the black hole. 130 times the distance. Of
What's
the
that in
Sun.
millimeters?
How many millimeters are in AU?
A lot.
And then you multiply that times 130.
There's probably like a million zeros in that number. Probably more than that, actually. Anyway, I don't know.
Or-
Thumbs up for proving Einstein correct yet again, and for him
Nice.
having an unblemished track record.
Or it's about 6 times Pluto's distance from the sun.
That's it?
Just to put another perspective, how far away this star is from the center of the black hole.
Hmm.
Well, I don't think we'll be quite
How
going
far are
that
we
far.
away from it then?
From that particular black hole,
Yes.
Yes.
that's the black hole. I believe that's at the center of our galaxy. Is that what it was? It the center of the Andromeda?
Sagittarius.
Whirling
We're in the Andromeda, right?
vortex of
No,
entropy.
we are not. We are in the Milky
not.
Way.
Wow. I'm just gonna move now.
He was done. He decided he was done.
He just got
Just-
kicked out.
He was not about that life of being wrong. Are we in the Andromeda galaxy? No, this is not Star Trek. Okay.
Well, I don't think we're going to be quite going that far away from the sun, but we are going to be going to space from a U.S. launched spacecraft in the near future, as early as next month, actually.
Huh.
So
Gotta
SpaceX,
get the hell off this planet.
yeah, SpaceX is clearing some final hurdles to launch their crewed Dragon capsule on May 27th from the Kennedy Space Center, which will be the
Those
first
spacesuits look
time.
cool.
Huh?
So those spacesuits look cool.
The spacesuits are cool. You think I could get one?
You can get a knockoff one for $75 on Amazon right now.
Oh, nice. I should order one.
Let me check, actually.
You have to take a picture and post it and say, "Look, I made the cut for new SpaceX," and everybody will get crazy excited because nobody knows what's going on.
It's pretty much. I mean, I don't. So, does anyone know off the top of your head? I thought this article said it, but how long it's been since we've launched something? Well, launched humans from the U.S.
No, but it'd be a shuttle, right?
It would be.
Thought that the last time was like,
Last
Early.
shuttle mission was 2011.
yeah,
Later than I thought.
when I
Actually.
about the time I graduated high school.
So yeah, I guess it's been 9 years, almost 9 years between the last shuttle launch and today, or when they're gonna do this one.
That's crazy.
I would have said that it was like not 2011. That seems way later than I expected. Maybe this is me showing age, I guess.
Yeah, we graduated high school at the same time, right?
2006.
Same time.
Sure. Close enough. I think
We have
it's
no
pretty
idea
exciting.
how old Anonymous is.
That's true.
I'm just as old as you are.
So if you want to
Whoever
watch,
you are.
if you want to watch this launch, it's supposed to be at 4:30 Eastern time on May 27th. So set your calendars, tune in. Maybe the council can do a live watch. I don't know.
That might be cool.
I don't know what day that
Also,
is. It's a Wednesday.
these suits feel reminiscent of 2001: A Space Odyssey.
That was on purpose.
Yeah. Musk copied it.
Is that what the article says?
Yes.
Seriously?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna say, who read the article?
Did Dave come back?
No.
Well,
Go to
I give
images.
SpaceX a thumbs up for finally getting us back to space. Maybe they can launch more people.
Oh, are they going to do a slingshot approach where they launch one spaceship that kind of hovers just outside of Earth's gravity, and then from there we launch another one and it sets up camp, and then we launch another one to that, so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. Did we get to Pluto?
Yeah, they're gonna save that for SpaceX launch number 13.
Sounds lucky.
When they have enough ships up there to slingshot around.
Yeah, they're just gonna have like giant slingshots attached to all of them.
I like
I
it.
think I saw that already. There's a documentary. But the shuttles were all yellow, and they had fifth graders in them. I don't know, something the kids were watching, some documentary.
Sounds like Magic the School Bus.
Well, I'm sure those shuttles are pretty magical, but I don't know what Magic School Bus is.
I think Magic School Bus could probably take kids to space. Why not?
Thumbs up. I'm giving this a thumbs
Magic
up.
School Bus already did take kids to space. They visited all 9 planets.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Arnold took his helmet off on... Wait, was it Arnold? No. Somebody else took their helmet off on Pluto.
And they didn't die?
No, they just got a really bad cold.
That was Ron Weasley.
Wrong universe.
So how would we do a live watch of this if we were from the council to do a live watch of the launch?
What do you mean? We would just watch it live.
Cool.
When is it?
Anonymous believes we should watch it live.
The 27th. It's a Wednesday at 4th.
It's not a Tuesday. Can't
3:30.
happen. It's a Wednesday. Can't happen. It has to happen on a Tuesday at 8:30 Central. Can we call it Mr. Musk and ask him to reschedule?
I'll tweet him. Hold on.
There you go. Elon Musk for the pitch for the week. Save it.
I'm just gonna
Wondering,
tweet
I
him
watch
about it.
everything live until the day that I die.
Let's see.
Okay. I'm not sure I understand. But you know who is watching you live is Amazon if you go shopping at one of their to-go stores, which they're now going to start licensing the tech to airport stores starting in March this month. So if you guys remember, this is Amazon has their like Amazon Go stores where you can just walk in, pick up things off the shelf, and just walk out. You don't have to go to a cashier, and it just charges to your Amazon account.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess there must be a market for it, and I think they've found one, which is the airport. You go walk into the airport, and they have all those little convenience stores all over the places, and they're going to start licensing the technology to them, which I think actually kind of makes sense for a lot of cases because I don't know how the hell they.
So wait, they're gonna start charging for food at the airport?
Just at the kiosks.
I thought you only had to pay for the newspapers.
I mean, you basically are paying for food if the newspapers are so damn expensive.
Or I just thought the newspaper came free.
When do we want to reschedule this space launch for? Sorry to derail the Amazon
26th.
topic.
26th.
We want to watch
at
it?
8:30 Central.
We want to watch it on the 26th? Okay. Well, that's Sunday.
No, it's not. May.
Oh, May 26th.
Yes.
No, we want to watch it May 28th.
We are really
Tuesday.
excited to watch the live launch of your newest spacecraft.
What the hell
But
May 28th are you looking at?
Doesn't
Oh, April.
Wow. Coincide with our
I thought it was next week.
Are you in
My
the
bad.
Andromeda Galaxy? Is that?
Would you mind?
I will end
I'm
you.
away again.
Would you mind moving it to
I don't.
May 26th?
I can't wait
At
till we
8
actually get a
PM
reply to one of our
CST.
shitty tweets.
Yeah, somebody's gonna reply and say, "Please stop."
He will reply to this one, and it will be
Thank you for
No.
your consideration.
Tell them that you'll throw in some fancy advertising for it.
Kissy face.
Tell them that you'll do a promotional video for free for them.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, yeah. So I think this is, I remember when Amazon was talking about this to GoTech, and they were, there you go. And I think one of the things was, it'd be kind of cool if they did license this out to other people. So I guess this was kind of the first step in doing that. Do you think this is any benefit to you guys? Do you think there's any reason that you would want to go use one of these over a normal store?
100% in an airport. If I can walk in and grab my thing and not have to wait in a line of people to then miss my flight, I'm definitely using this app.
yes. I mean, again, I still wonder why they just started charging for stuff at the airport, but I suppose I'll just put the company card on it and walk through and be done with it.
Yeah.
If it limits my interaction with people, I will be all for it.
I mean, I think one of the biggest problems I have is it's always like you walk into these little stores and you're like, where the fuck's the checkout? And then you go and find it, and there's like 20 people in line.
Yeah.
You have to pull the anonymous approach and just walk out.
Yeah.
They
something
get
like
paid
that.
minimum wage. They don't give a shit.
Probably. So anyway, if you are going to be visiting, they're starting this at the Newark Liberty International Airport, Terminal C. So if you want to go check it out, go give it a try.
That's the only place I fly out of.
Well, there you go. You can go check it out starting now.
Oh wait, you said Newark.
Yes, Newark.
Oh wait, LaGuardia and Newark.
Oh, really? There you go.
LaGuardia.
Did
Well-
they shut down their grocery store that they had set up?
I
So I
don't know.
know they had a couple stores in Seattle.
Yeah,
I
they
thought they
might have.
closed those down.
They might have.
They should come up with a
closed
better
down
name than
because-
just Walkout Technology by Amazon.
Walkout implies you can just walk out and not pay.
Or they should just call it like JWatt or something. I don't know.
JWatt.
JWOT. JWatt.
Sure.
Yeah, cool. Amazon, thumbs up. Nice job on
for
making
making
this
my
happen
experience
somewhere, because I remember hearing about it and going, that seems interesting. And then forgot about it, and then they reminded me. with
Thumbs
this.
up.
Good job, Amazon.
There you go. Nice job. Well, if you are just walking around, you might be able to start playing games via the Facebook gaming app. Who honestly thought that Facebook still was running games?
I did not.
Like what?
Like
I mean, the Facebook
Well,
has.
game.
I mean,
their
they bought.
own
I mean,
dev
they've
studio.
owned Oculus, right, for a long time.
Yeah.
So I read this. So Facebook launched this dedicated gaming app. I guess I haven't read the article and I have no idea what this thing is about. But is this supposed to be for like real games?
No.
Like, is it supposed to compete with the Play Store?
No.
What does it do then?
You read the article.
It's games that they've basically it's Facebook's version of games that that you can get on the Play Store, but they have it connected so you can challenge your friends and things through Facebook.
So it is like competing with the Play Store.
Is it Steam?
I
Is it going
wouldn't
to
say
compete with
competing.
Steam or Epic Engine?
It's trying to compete with Steam and Epic Engine, but it's not trying to compete with Play Store.
Is it only supposed to work on your phone, or can you do? Is it on on your computer as well?
That I don't know. I haven't invested that
phone
much mental energy into it.
Is a computer.
Well, my phone is a computer, but
I mean, they do talk a lot about it. Sounds like they're trying to get into this whole game streaming business too. So I guess if you play a game on their app, you can stream it to your friends or something. Is that?
yep, and you can stream live through Facebook.
I mean, I guess it kind of depends on what games they actually have. I'm still
They need
confused on
Pied
what
Piper's
games are
compression
included.
algorithm to be able to make that happen, but as soon as they get that,
The Pied Piper
Pied Piper's compression algorithm, yeah, that'll solve all their problems.
sounds about right. I mean, I guess I don't really understand why Facebook's getting into this. I mean, I guess they. I mean,
Here's
Data
why Facebook is.
collection.
Here's why Facebook is getting into this. Facebook has from the very beginning tried to take over the internet 100%. If it were up to them, you wouldn't say, I'm going to go Google things. You would go say, I'm going to get on Facebook. And in fact, in some countries, that is what people refer to the internet as, is Facebook. Because they've been providing phones and internet capabilities to countries so that they can hop on and so they have access to Facebook, which is generating revenue for them.
you know, it just goes back to Facebook. It sounds like Facebook is just becoming AOL. I mean, you remember AOL? You'd go on. You didn't actually go to a website. You just like typed in a keyword thing, and it took you to the page.
Yep.
I mean, that's exactly the same thing that Facebook is doing.
Yep. And we'll see if it works for them. It worked out great
really
for AOL.
well for AOL, yeah. I mean, we're still talking about them today.
We are. We just did, and it was magnificent.
Something like that.
So when Facebook actually takes over the world, my biggest question about the outcome from all of this is, will they be forcing us to drink Coke or Pepsi? This is what I want to know.
Doesn't matter. You have to call it pop.
Got it. Okay.
You know, I'm not sure I necessarily like this plan. I just don't think this is geared towards me. I'm not going to be playing any games, I think, through the Facebook app, especially if they're on my phone. I just don't really see myself doing this. But, you know, I can see that there's probably a lot of people who would, but I think the people who are playing games are mostly, you know, in this younger generation. I could be wrong. Mostly the younger generation who are watching people play games, or watching this Twitch streams, or watching people play. They're doing the playing. And I just don't know how many of those people are still trying to do all of that on Facebook now. Like, haven't they moved on to Instagram or TikTok or?
That's just it. They thought, how do we capture younger generation to be able to get them back? Because we used to have the young crowd. Yeah, I mean, anytime that Facebook is doing something ridiculous like this, it was a marketing person who came up with the idea.
They need to give up on the young crowd.
It was not a computer person.
They need to take the same swing McDonald's did and start shooting for those in their 30s and 40s.
You don't realize how many older people play games on their phones.
Well, and that's the thing. I don't know. I'm sure there is, and like, I don't know. Maybe Grandma's over there with her phone poking around on I don't know, whatever.
Or Candy Crush is still like the biggest game on mobile devices because it's addicting as crack to the boomer generation.
Candy.
And it's tasty. It gets you free candy. Who doesn't like candy?
Candy
It's candy.
You know,
and our sponsor this week is
a piece of
Counseling
candy.
Live.
Yeah, I give this a thumbs down. I'm just not the right person for this, and
Facebook will always get a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Yep. Silas, I hate your job.
Thanks.
Just gonna say that.
Eh.
I hate the mediums that you have to use to do your job.
Well, you know, some people might hate Facebook a little bit more because apparently a couple in Australia got fined for violating
Yes.
coronavirus lockdown after posting old vacation photos on Facebook. So I guess you have to be careful about when you post your pictures, because this couple had the police show up at their home and issue them a $3,300 fine because they thought that they were on vacation.
Holy crap.
Yep. Thumbs down. Screw Facebook.
Yeah. And the ridiculous thing is that it didn't really. Well, first of all, I have a lot of questions. How the hell did the police know that they were on vacation through Facebook?
Ratted them out. Somebody called the
They-
cops and was like, "These people are going on vacation."
They may have tagged the location, and the police monitor locations.
Could
Somebody
be.
may have sent them, "Hey, look at this guy. Let's tag the police people to make them look and see this."
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Apparently, the police insist that they're not monitoring social media to find people breaking quarantine, but they did hint
Why
that
not?
this incident involved a report from the public. So, how would you like it if your neighbor was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go rat out my neighbor. He posted pictures. I just saw him sitting in his living room in his underwear, but he just posted pictures of being in vacation."
I doubt that it was the neighbor. I bet it was a family member who was mad at them.
Well, what Tom Brady got a citation in Florida this week because he was training in a public park.
Oh yeah. But no one else was around. The article seemed to make it very obvious that he was there by himself, which to me sounds like social distancing, unless they have a stay-at-home order.
Well,
They
I
do.
can't go
Public
to-
park is closed.
Well, if it says it's closed, then it's closed. So
The beaches aren't closed, but unless you live at the beach, you can't go to the beach.
Well, I guess in this case, don't post your pictures, I guess, online if you were on vacation a while ago, because you might have some people who might be mad at you.
I have these old photos from past trips that I was getting ready to go through and edit, and now I'm concerned. I'm gonna tell Kayla I can't do it. So
There you go.
Thumbs down for Facebook sucking.
Yeah, maybe it'll cut down on the. I give it a thumbs up because maybe people will stop posting as many pictures. I don't know. Is that a good thing? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe a thumbs down for the police in Australia. I'll do that.
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up for.
I mean, it had to be friendly fire.
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up for creating another clickbait article. I liked it.
There you go. What isn't clickbaity is when you fly into your own bullets and shoot yourself down, which is apparently what happened in the Netherlands, as an F-16 apparently flew into its own bullets and causing self-harm.
That's awesome.
Was it in was it pulling negative G's?
Faster than a speeding bullet.
I can think of no other way it would hit its own rounds.
So they don't talk about what exactly happened here, but they do talk that it's probable that the pilot accelerated and maneuvered in the wrong direction after firing the cannon, which caused it to run into its own bullets.
Did it run into, or did it? Because when
At the moment,
shoots...
at the moment the bullet would leave. Like if you were pulling hard negative G's, like pushing up on the stick, right?
Yeah.
Then wouldn't that, like, the moment the bullet left the confines of the plane itself, it would stop doing whatever that was. So it wouldn't pull the negative G's with him anymore. It would be continuing on a path forward.
Correct.
From the moment that it shot out. So that's the only way that I can think that it would run into its own cannon fire. Where is the cannon on an F-16?
The back of the plane.
It's fucking on the tail.
I'm not really sure. I'm assuming that it must be. I'm assuming it's on one of the wings somewhere.
It's on the side, like on the fuselage, right below and just aft of the cockpit.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, so they do talk about this isn't the first time that something like this has happened, because apparently somebody else did it
How would you hit your own bullet? So you'd have to be.
So this one here, they described this one. He entered a steep dive, kicked on the jet's afterburners, went supersonic, and then suddenly the windshield blew in and the engine failed when he caught up to his shells.
Oh, the shells slowed down and he ran into them.
Yes.
Holy shit! I wasn't even thinking of that. I was thinking of like you were maneuvering so hard, but whatever is coming out is going to be coming out at however fast you're going, plus however fast it goes out of the thing, and then it would wrap like the muzzle velocity, but then it would rapidly lose speed due to the air.
Yep.
So I guess I don't know how you would be maneuvering to the point you ran into the bullet, aside like turning and stuff, right?
Well,
But that one makes sense. Where if you just ran back into them,
you'd have to be going up a little bit and then shoot and then go straight.
Well, I'm thinking if you're going level and you shoot out straight, your bullets are going to start falling. So you probably have to go into a dive and speed up to actually run into it.
Crazy.
Or if you're going at a slight upward angle,
that's
shoot
crazy,
up
dude.
straight, and then as they come down, a new level, and just.
If they were flying, and
I think Silas has the answer.
They're flying and they're spinning in this circle, so like they're in a constant
corkscrew
loop, and they're just going like this. And as they're shooting while they're doing that. So they're flying in a circle, they're shooting, and the bullets start to slow down. So then you smack right into the bullet that you shot. So you release here, and then you catch up to it, and you hit it like that. That's how you do it. That's the maneuver. It was a loop-de-loop.
So the only interesting thing I found out of this entire article is they talk about the gun, and it can fire at 6,000 shots per minute, but it only carries 511 rounds, so it can only shoot for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I like how they the quote in the article is the aircraft could be unexpectedly reunited with its recently departed rounds. I was trying to put him back in the gun. I accidentally shot him.
So if he was just flying straight into it, though, so he shoots and he flies and he catches up to it, why did it hurt the plane at that point? Like he had to have hit it he had to like fly into it, because if he caught up to it, he would just like bumped it and it would have taken off again a little bit faster. The bullet would have. It would have done no damage to the plane if he just bumped the
plane. He fires. The bullets start to lose
velocity
and elevation, and as he dies down and dips, boom. Fires.
Matt, is that a picture from that movie Tom Gunn?
Yeah, it's Top Gun.
I thought that was just a commercial for Hubba Bubba.
Tom Gunn with Top Cruise.
I give this a thumbs up for just accomplishing this feat. That's
I mean, awesome. When they say one of 2 planes that has ever done this, it's cool. No matter what it is.
Entering an elite group.
Eliteness. Oh man, this guy is gonna go down in history. What's his name? Sean Gallagher. Oh, that's the writer. I don't know what this guy's name is, but he's gonna be remembered.
There you go. Thumbs up.
Dutch anyway, so
you probably can't pronounce it. All right, well, we'll move on to the Elon Musk pitches for the week. Who has a pitch that they want to throw out to Mr. Muskie?
Muskie, baby. Elon, I want you to invent an airplane that can fly so fast it can literally beat the bullets to its destination after it shoots. Oh, wait. It's already been done by a Dutch pilot? Elon, you're behind the curve. No, I don't know. I think our pitch
the bullet curve, not curve the bullet.
Anyone else want to take the pitch that we tweeted at him of moving the date of his launch? No one?
Yeah.
It's all
Logan
yours,
wants it.
Anonymous.
Oh, Mr. Anonymous over there. Move the date of the crewed SpaceX launch.
Damn, I should have.
Do you think we
I've
could
actually
get a
been writing
sponsorship
down
for that?
Anonymous, did you not have 2 Musk proposals lined up for this week?
Yeah, you did write it down.
Oh, that's right. All right, what do you got?
You guys remembered, so I can't give them this week.
Dang it.
What? What do you mean? Because we remembered you can't give them?
The whole point is that they were fucking random as it was. And
Well,
if you
so-
remember,
we will never ever get these pitches. I want Elon Musk to invent an energy drink that has a counter energy drink associated with it. So you can be like, oh man, it is, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. I got to power through to the end of my work day, but I don't want to be wired all night, So I'll take the energy drink at 3:30. I'm going to power through, get my work done, maybe go have a workout after that. And then, dinner, family stuff, whatever. Then you're like, you know what? I need to hit the sack because I got to get up early in the morning. Got to get up at like 5:30 tomorrow morning to get on the road doing this trip. 8 o'clock rolls around. You take anti-energy drink. Whoosh. Just counteracts the effects of the energy drink itself.
Isn't
So you can just fall asleep.
Isn't that just called alcohol?
I want him to invent counter energy drink and it's counter energy drink.
if you drink your urine, it wakes you up, and if you drink water, it calms you down.
I like the idea because alcohol does this, but you also don't get up early in the morning.
No, yeah,
Isn't that called Ambien?
I just want it to be an anti-energy drink, like not anti-energy drink, because there are lots of things that make you sleepy, right?
Yeah,
but I want this to
not wired.
specifically counteract the effects from this specific energy drink. So you can't drink like a Red Bull and then take this anti-energy drink and be fine, because it won't counteract Red Bull. It only counteracts Musk juice or whatever he calls it.
Oh, I would definitely drink Musk
Call
juice.
it. All right, call it Musk juice.
Write that down. Dave says you definitely drink Musk juice.
That might
What
be
is
the
that?
title.
Just like Musk workout sweat wrung from like his clothes.
And the counter
I can
counter
just
drink
smell it.
would be some Elon tea.
Not oolong, Elong.
Elon tea, yeah.
Elon.
I give it a thumbs up.
Thank you.
I like the idea of a anti-energy drink without the hangover.
Don't we all?
Well, if you weren't a pansy, you could just drink alcohol and not have the hangover.
Said Anonymous.
Cold
All right.
socks and a flank steak.
Anyone else got something?
Dave, what's your
I
pitch?
would like Elon Musk to get rid of all of our shitty tax submission forms. Like, the government already knows how much I owe in taxes. Just give me that information straight up, and then if I have deductions or anything, I can add it to the form. I don't want to have to fill out my W-2s, my 1099s, all this other shit. Just give me the straight up tax information, and then I'll add the deductions and then ship it off. Other countries do it. Why can't we? They already know how much I've made. They already know my marital status.
They know how much you've made, but it's the politicians are bored all year round, and it's the only game that they get to play. Make you guess how much you have to pay in taxes.
Do 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 do, and they play like a little song while you're doing it. It's like this. It's like the kazoo song when they
I don't
cut the
even make
chicken's
it
head off.
for it to matter. Like, if you take out the entire federal
That's
budget,
how it works, Dave. You're
Like,
the one
I
that
am-
needs to
I
get
am like
fucked
this.
the hardest.
I can't push my hands together hard enough to make my actual contribution matter. Like, there is still space between my hands right now. That is how much I pay to the federal budget.
I don't know.
Like a fucking.
But what
cookie.
about state?
State, I never.
What about county? What about
County?
your city?
What about
city?
property?
Property taxes? Like, they just tell me how much I owe in property taxes and I pay it. Why can't the federal government be like that? Tell you, this is how much you owe in taxes, here, pay it. Why don't I have to fill out all these
Because they
deduction
don't
lists
know. They don't know all the other shit.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
of your
but they
side
have a general
billing.
idea.
What if you made
Nope,
$10,000 in selling crack on the street last weekend?
That is, you are supposed to report that. Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the government doesn't know that until you
I
report
mean,
it.
you should report that unless you want to go to jail for fucking tax evasion.
Yeah, the IRS does not care how you made your money.
Right, as
They
long
will
as you
not
put it on
report
there.
that. Like, if you put
That
it on
actually,
there,
they
don't
won't
report
do
that
anything
to-
with it. Right, it would have to be subpoenaed out of the IRS.
Yeah,
I don't. Do you even really have to put why or how you made the
No,
money?
you
just
can-
have to
you
say
can
I
put
made
a-
money, right?
Correct. You can put it under just like general miscellaneous income.
Yeah.
All of
Like
my
they're
income is
all they're
miscellaneous.
just gonna care that you reported it is all. Like they don't.
All of my income is miscellaneous, and I have
All of
zero
it?
miscellaneous income.
We're concerned. I just thought you might be concerned about the security of your shit. I like when John Malkovich, is that the movie where he's like, "Listen here, fucker."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a good fucking. And then George Clooney's building that machine the whole time. You don't know what the fuck it is,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you finally found. I had to pause and laugh at that for a while.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I think my pitch for this week is gonna have to be. I wish that he made a standing table, like a standing desk that was portable.
Oh, thumbs up that.
like on wheels, or
No, like
that you
something
could
I
move
could like.
easily from your office to
Yeah. Something,
your home.
something I can like fold up and like put in my car and take with me to different places.
Like a folding table
But
Like a
one that is
with really long legs.
but it's motorized, so it goes up and
Don't
down.
minimize his idea. It's a really good idea, Dave. Elon can make it, and it'll be really good, and we'll all like it. Thumbs up.
I mean, I like it. I'm just trying to solve this problem.
Don't
But-
solve the problems for Elon. If you do that, then he has nothing to work on for us.
Yeah, that's true.
My thing is more important, so I want that to take precedence.
They took our jobs.
If I can solve Blaine's idea, he has more time to work on mine.
Well, that stands to reason.
That's only fair.
Yeah, I see no flaws.
All right, and with that, we have no flaws in our Elon Musk's pitches, so I'm going to call this council meeting adjourned. I want to thank everybody for listening. We do record this podcast live on Tuesday nights on YouTube. And if you liked what you saw and want to check out all of the past episodes of the council, you can go to councilcast.org. You can also find our audio files on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher. And if you have a topic you would like the council's decision on, you can email us at councilcast@gmail.com or check us out on Twitter at RealCouncilCast. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.